we know what John Carney stands for, not only his experience, but the future and the change he stands for. As a mom myself and as a nurse and a professor and the work I do here, John Carney has that leadership for healthcare. He has that ability for change that we need with our economy as we have tough times. He has that ability for leadership and vision for our environment. And he knows what to do, folks, in education. As I look at his mother, who he grew up, and his father in a household of educators. And one thing that impresses me that our senator talked about is down-to-earthness, and I'll share that quickly here. He was raised in a house with 9 children and 1 restroom, 1 bathroom. You've got to learn how to collaborate, folks. And I share that today because he knows what it is to be really at the front ground. He knows what it is to be a family man with his wife and his children. We talk a lot about sports, he and I, because of our family, but that is what our future is about. And the main reason I'm here is not, as Senator Cook said, to talk about us, but to talk about that John Carney that we know, his experience in those areas and what he stands for. John, when he was Secretary of Finance, created our AAA rating for our bonds, got jobs to Wilmington, has worked really hard in open space, and he's going to tell us more about those things. But if I didn't talk to you about that area that we share really passionately in common, which is healthcare and education, I wouldn't be doing him a service. I will have to say to you, anytime I go to John Carney and I need something, whether it be with insurance or healthcare, he's right there with me. He created with me the Delaware Center for Health Promotion at the University of Delaware. He has been at the forefront working tightly in other areas for chronic disease. And I'm proud to say he every day shows his independence. And recently we had a tough thing here in the state with cancer. I serve on the consortium. Our governor's worked hard in that area, but John Carney has taken the leadership with Senator Blevins and I, and has taken that independence with Division of Public Health, and currently with the administration saying we need to go public with cancer clusters. And he came to Senator Blevins and I was pleased to be a sponsor of legislation that discloses our cancer incidence and mortality. That's what John's about, not only his experience in the past, but what he's going to do for the future for our state. I am convinced he is going to be the best and brightest, as Senator Cook stated. I am so happy to be here to watch this fine man bring forward the change that we need into the future. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to who you're here to hear in this hot sun, our next governor, John Carney.
Go, John, go! Go, John, go! Go, John, go! Go, John, go!